Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Live Dharma. Today, our dear friend Patty Daniel wontempleNC is going to share her path to faith. Let us start our practice with Qi Gong as usual. Please join Reverend Kim.
Good morning, everyone. It's a happy Qi Gong time. Let's part your feet shoulder width and relax your shoulder, relax yourself. Now open your both arms. Breathe in with the shoulders up. Stay with your breathing and breathe out with the shoulders down. And tension on your arms and fingers. One more time, breathe in, shoulders up. And breathe out, shoulders down. Tension on your arms and fingers. One more time, breathe in with the shoulders upward. And breathe out with the shoulders down. Tension on your both arms and fingers. Feel the energy. And down your hands on the side. And this time shoulders only. Up shoulder. Breathe in. And we're gonna drop the shoulders down suddenly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, open your both arms. Shoulders up with a breathe in. And breathe out, shoulders down nicely. Tension on your arms and fingers. One more time, breathe in with the shoulders up. And breathe out, shoulders down nicely. Tension on your both arms and fingers. One more time. Breathe in, shoulders up. And breathe out, shoulders down nicely. Tension on your arms and fingers. Feel the energy. And put your hands down. And this time, shoulders up. And we're going to drop the shoulders down suddenly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, open your hands, both sides. And shoulders up. And breathe out, shoulders down nicely. Tension on your arms and fingers. And one more time. Breathe in, shoulders up. And breathe out, shoulders down nicely. Tension on your arms and fingers. One more time. Breathe in, shoulders up only. And breathe out nicely. And tension on your arms and fingers. And put your hands down. This time, put your shoulders up and breathe in. And we're going to drop the shoulders suddenly. 1, 2, 3. One more time, open your hands. And breathe in, shoulders up. And breathe out, shoulders down nicely. Tension on your arms and fingers. One more time, breathe in, shoulders up. And breathe out, shoulders down nicely. One more time, breathe in, shoulders up. And breathe out, shoulders down nicely. And tension on your arms and fingers. And put your hands down. Okay. Breathe in, shoulders up. And we're going to drop the shoulders suddenly. 1, 2, 3. That's nice. Okay, put your hands up in front of your chest and open your chest. And collect the energy on your palm together. Nicely. Feel the energy. One more time. Open your chest nicely. Palms open. And collect the energy in your palms and down to your danjian. Put your hands together and feet together. Thank you for joining us.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, the infinite source and blessing of marvelous existence. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents, ancestors, and everyone who has helped give me life and nurture it. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings. We are enriched and sustained through our interconnectedness. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws. With Dharma and universal principles to guide us, we embrace the protections of justice and freedom developed in human law. The method of sitting meditation. Meditation is simple and easy. Anyone can practice it. Please take time to find your most comfortable position on the floor or in a chair. Now wiggle to release any tension in your body. Rock front to back or side to side like the pendulum of a grandfather clock until you find the point of perfect balance. Breathe in, grab all your tension. Breathe out, release any mental or physical uneasiness. Relax your whole body. It is okay to slouch a little bit if that feels more natural. Just remember to let your mind's eye focus on belly breathing. Breathe and listen to your body. If your body agrees, gradually sit up tall. Gently straighten your spine without losing focus on the energy in your lower abdomen. You may start to feel your lower back growing stronger and your chest and heart opening. Now open your eyes softly and look straight ahead with a level gaze. Without moving your head or eyes, let your eyelids relax and drift downward to their most comfortable place. While keeping your ears softly aligned with your shoulders, tuck your chin in slightly and let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Enjoy the sensation of your arms and hands relaxing. Now bring your awareness to your tongue. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. While your tongue is relaxed on your palate, pure and clear saliva may gather in the mouth. This is a delightful sign of cool energy ascending. Smile at your calm and clear spirit. Invite your awareness to return to your lower abdomen, your Qi energy field. This is called the Danjan and is located about 2 inches below your navel. Your Danjan is the power center for your breathing. Scan your entire body to see if there is any tension, especially in your face and head, neck, and shoulders. If your body or face begins to itch, simply note the itching and let it pass. If your legs ache unbearably, you may change position very slowly and quietly so that you maintain a calm stillness. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not be disturbed by them. Do not react to your thoughts or pursue them. Recognize they are just thoughts. They will disappear by themselves. Continue to bring your awareness back to your Danjan abiding breath. When your mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. You will no longer feel any distinction between yourself and others, finding yourself free from the limits of time and place. We are grateful to sit, finding the still point within. May we be here now, deeply aware of our ever calm, ever alert spirit. 영주 전지영기 아심통 만사여의 아심통 정지여와 정일체 아유 정지동신정 정지영기 아심정 만사여의 아심통 정지여와 정일체 아유 정지동신정
정지영기 아심정 만사요의 아심동 정지여와 동일체 아유 정지동신정 정지영기 아심정 만사요의 아심동 정지여와 동일체 아유 정지동신정 정지영기 아심정 만사요의 아심동 정지여와 동일체 하여 정지동심정 정지영기 아심정 만사요의 아심동 정지여와 동일체 하여 정지동심정 정지영기 아심정 만사요의 아심정 정지여와 동일체 하여 정지동심정.
Grace of heaven and earth, grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, grace of laws. O Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, may we take refuge in Dharma and be filled with compassion and wisdom. May we transform delusion into wisdom, greed into generosity, resentment into gratitude, discord into harmony, and hatred into compassion. May all nations grow and benefit mutually. May the strong help the weak, and may the weak learn and evolve according to Dharma. May all those who have died from world conflicts and disasters be delivered through all obstacles and be at rest. May there be peace throughout the world, and may all beings enjoy tranquility and happiness, living in their original true nature. This we pray with our whole hearts. 원합니다. 원합니다. 간절히 간절히 원하옵니다. 내 손길 닿는 곳, 내 발길 머무는 곳, 내 음성 메리치는 곳, 내 마음 향하는 곳마다 우리 모두 다 함께 우리 모두 다 함께 성불체준 인연이
I wish and pray sincerely and truly, where my hands touch the world, where my feet walk on the earth, where my voice echoes through the hills, and in all realms where my heart and mind reach, that we all together share a true affinity for attaining great enlightenment and for helping all living beings. 이론 상반
One is the realm of samadhi beyond words and speech, the gateway of birth and death, transcending being and non-being, the origin of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings and laws, the true nature of all Buddhas, enlightened masters, unenlightened people, and sentient beings. Still one manifests as both permanence and impermanence, viewed as permanent. Still one unfolds into an infinite world that is ever abiding, spontaneous, just as it is, viewed as impermanent. Still one unfolds into infinite worlds through the cycle of formation, duration, decay, and extinction of the universe, and the birth, aging, illness, and death of all beings, according to how we use our minds and bodies. In the four forms of birth we transform through those 6 realms of existence, progressing or regressing, with grace arising from harm or harm from grace. Therefore we unawakened beings vow to practice full-heartedly, modeling ourselves after Il Sung, the Dharmakaya Buddha, by cultivating our minds and bodies deeply, knowing human affairs and universal principles thoroughly, and using our minds and bodies skillfully, thus progressing rather than regressing, and receiving grace rather than harm, until we attain the great empowerment of Will One and become one with the nature of Will One.
Today, Patty Daniel Won-Eun-Hwa is going to be sharing about her path to faith. Let us all practice deep listening, and at the end of her talk, please feel free to share comments through live chat.
Good morning to everyone on this beautiful sunny morning. My name is Patty Daniel. My Dharma name is wontempleNC. And I've been practicing at this temple for about 15 years. A couple of years or so ago, I was asked to write a little article for a magazine called Won Buddhism in the Americas. It's published by the Won Dharma Center up in Claverack, New York. Excuse me. So I wrote this little essay about my path to and in Won Buddhism, and Reverend Wonkong asked me to share it with the community. Maybe it will ring a bell with some of you, maybe it won't. So, My Road to Faith is what I entitled my essay. My path to Won Buddhism has been indirect, to say the least. 20 years ago, I was offered the opportunity to sign up for a free 8-week course at my place of employment, a busy major medical center. It was the mindfulness-based stress reduction course designed by Jon Kabat-Zinn. Some of you may already be familiar with his work. He has written books about stress reduction through mindfulness, and his 8-week course structure has been widely adopted in the West. Mindfulness and meditation were all the rage at the time, so I jumped at the opportunity. I liked the part about meditation and mindfulness, but I was not reared in any sort of faith tradition, and I found myself quite uncomfortable with what seemed to me to be the somewhat spiritual aspects of the course. For example, when I asked about what was it that we were supposed to be doing in meditation, I heard explanations like, well, it's ineffable, which seemed to me at the time to be a bit of a cop-out. However, I was also told, well, just do it and you'll see. So I took the instructions to heart and continued to meditate pretty regularly on my own without really understanding why. A few years later, I noticed a small sign on a road near my house that said, Won Buddhist Meditation Center, everyone welcome. It was in front of some sort of structure hidden behind some tall hedges. I had no idea what it was. But after driving by it many times, I finally, rather reluctantly, decided to attend a Dharma service. I was greeted so warmly and welcomed so fully into the meditation circle that I became a regular member from that moment forward. In spite of that favorable first impression, however, I remained both curious and suspicious. I was uncomfortable with chanting, bowing, and most especially praying. I found the moktak, the gongs, and the shoelessness quite strange, and I occasionally wondered if Won Buddhism was some sort of a cult. But something nonetheless held me here. I think it was that the Kyomunims embodied. They actually lived day to day what seemed to me to be a fully realized life of dedication, awareness, meaningfulness, and service to others. I thought, well, I don't really understand what's going on here, but I would like to be more like them. I began to read scriptures and books about Buddhism and study the writings of Master Sotaesan and Master Chongsan. They actually made good sense to me. I talked to fellow practitioners like Michael Macklin, who had been connected to the temple for some time before I had come. He seemed quite sensible and knowledgeable. I visited the Won Institute in Philadelphia and came to understand more about the scholarly and academic roots of Won Buddhism in America. I kept looking for the fly in the ointment, but I never found one. In time, the teachings, the Sangha, and the Kyomunim helped me to understand that practice is the key. Those Kyomunim who welcomed me at the temple were not happy accidents, but rather the result of dedicated practice in their own lives. And they taught us that we practitioners could achieve the same thing through the threefold practice: cultivation of the spirit, inquiry into facts and universal principles, and mindful choice in action. I continue to struggle with the concept of faith in a non-dual noumenal realm as opposed to a phenomenal realm. I struggle with concepts like Qi energy and karma and reincarnation. However, with continued study and contemplation, I am slowly moving toward a broader acceptance and understanding of these things. The practice of Won Buddhism has allowed me to feel more comfortable with religion, or more accurately, spirituality. It has taught me to explore the spiritual and moral dimensions of myself without feeling in conflict with science or modern social mores. It has provided me the opportunity to come together in a structured environment with people from all races, genders, nationalities, and religious backgrounds to explore spirituality. We are held together by a common thread of searching for wisdom and compassion, and the temple guides us on our path. For me, the practice is what keeps me coming to the temple. It is too difficult to stay on the path without the support of the Dharma, and most especially the Sangha. For me, faith means believing in the process itself. Believing in the process itself, that the path eventually leads to some sort of enlightenment. The doctrinal chart of Won Buddhism outlines two pathways to enlightenment. One is what they call a gateway of faith, and the other a gateway of practice. In my life, practice has led me to faith. The practice of meditation and gratitude, the practice of keeping a journal, the guidance of the Kyomunim, the study of the scriptures, and the Sangha itself have all led me to greater wisdom. The United States is likely the most materialistic and individualistic nation in the history of humankind. For this reason, it is easy, especially in a Buddhist setting with its emphasis on contemplatively looking inward, to get caught up in a desire for self-improvement and to lose sight of the need for selfless service to others. One of the four, what we call great principles in Won Buddhist doctrine is selfless service to others. Being immersed in my culture, I am not immune to its attractions and prevailing mores. I often value my independence and individuality too highly and fail to fully understand that there is no such thing as a fixed permanent self, and that we are all one and whole. Won Buddhism is a religion based on truth and a training in morality based on facts. I love that. A religion based on truth and a training in morality based on facts. That is an exact quote from the very first part of the Won Buddhist canon. Won Buddhism espouses a doctrine based on truth, not miracles, and a morality based in realism and practice. This is why it has become so important to me and why I believe that it will flourish in the United States. Won Buddhist teachings are adaptable, lacking in rigid dogma, accessible, egalitarian, focused on gratitude and applicable to daily life. That is why I have made Won Buddhism my spiritual home, and yes, I guess you could say, my faith. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Patty, for your honest, open-hearted, and also very moving sharing. Now, let us have a moment of silence to reflect on today's message. Or in our live chat room, you are welcome to share your takeaway. Thank you for joining us today. To see you all next week. Now, please join us for mindfully transitioning into the rest of our day.
you.